Hey there, geography enthusiasts. I am Kai, your host for this amazing video that will take us on a beautiful journey through some of the world's most fascinating and mysterious natural wonders. Ever wondered what makes a lake turn pink or how a forest full of crooked trees came to be? Get ready to explore and learn about these incredible and hard to believe wonders. But before we start, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so we can keep sharing some great educational and entertaining content with you. So let's start with our first great natural wonder here. If the god of the underworld lived on land, then this natural wonder would be his home. And it goes by the name the Darvaza Crater, often referred to as the door to hell. Darvaza Crater is a fiery spectacle in the Karakum Desert, Turkmenistan. This 230-foot wide crater has been ablaze since 1971, after a drilling accident by Soviet geologists ignited the vast natural gas reserves underground. The continuous burning has created an eerie, glowing pit visible from space. Despite its remote location, it has become a popular tourist attraction, drawing visitors who are captivated by its unearthly appearance and the story of its accidental creation. The Darvaza crater was featured in an episode of National Geographic's Die Trying, where explorer George Kourounis became the first person to set foot at the bottom of the crater. Isn't that a little spooky and intriguing at the same time? Okay, the next place is perhaps the creepiest on the list. It is like a waterfall, but the one that oozes blood. We are talking about the Blood Falls. Located at Taylor Glacier's tongue in Antarctica's McMurdo Dry Valleys, Blood Falls is a natural wonder where the ice flows with a red so deep it looks like blood. The color comes from an outflow of iron-rich hypersaline water which oxidizes and rusts when it comes into contact with the air. The source of this water is a subglacial lake that has been isolated from the surface for millions of years, preserving ancient microbial life. The high salinity prevents the water from freezing, even in the extreme Antarctic temperatures. The discovery of Blood Falls has provided valuable insights into extreme ecosystems and the possibility of similar ecosystems existing on other planets, such as Mars. The next place is so alien it could be from another planet. With a fitting name, it is Valley of the Moon. Located in Argentina's Ixigualasto Provincial Park, Valley of the Moon, also known as Valle de la Luna, is a surreal landscape filled with unusual rock formations and fossil deposits. Covering about 1,390 square kilometers, the valley features canyons, mesas, and spires shaped by wind and water erosion. It is also a significant paleontological site with fossils dating back to the Triassic period, including early dinosaur remains. The valley's stark, lunar-like appearance has earned it its evocative name. Its unique rock formations, such as the mushroom, the sphinx, and the submarine, are the result of millions of years of erosion. The valley's lunar-like landscape is so named because of its resemblance to the surface of the moon, with its desolate, rocky terrain. Moving on to next, would you be brave enough to dive into a deep, blue abyss? Well, that is what our next natural wonder, the Great Blue Hole, looks like. The Great Blue Hole, located off the coast of Belize, is a giant marine sinkhole near the center of Lighthouse Reef, measuring about 1,000 feet in diameter and 407 feet deep. It was formed during the last ice age when sea levels were much lower. As the ocean rose, the cave system flooded and the roof collapsed, creating this circular abyss. Divers flock to the Great Blue Hole to explore its crystal-clear waters, underwater stalactites, and diverse marine life, including sharks and coral formations. The distinct deep blue color is due to the depth of the water, which absorbs light differently than shallower areas. The Great Blue Hole gained international fame when it was featured by Jacques Cousteau, who declared it one of the top 5 scuba diving sites in the world. Our next natural wonder is certainly the inspiration of all those folk stories about ancient haunted forests. Welcome to the Crooked Forest. Home to western Poland, the Crooked Forest, or Krzywy Las, is a grove of about 400 pine trees with unusually curved trunks. Planted in the 1930s, these trees bend sharply at the base before growing vertically. The cause of this strange growth pattern is still debated, with theories ranging from human intervention to natural phenomena. Some suggest that the trees were deliberately manipulated for use in boat building or furniture making. Others suggest that a natural phenomenon like a heavy snowfall may have caused the young trees to bend. Regardless of the cause, the forest's peculiar appearance makes it an incredible natural oddity. Despite their unusual shape, the trees are healthy and continue to grow. This next wonder is an incredible oasis that is hard to believe. It is known as the Lençóis Maranhenses National Park. Situated in northeastern Brazil, the Lençóis Maranhenses National Park is a unique desert landscape interspersed with freshwater lagoons, covering an area of about 1,550 square kilometers. The park's white sand dunes can reach heights of up to 130 feet. During the rainy season, rainwater collects between the dunes, forming temporary lagoons that are crystal clear and often teeming with fish. This surreal environment is ideal for hiking, sandboarding, and swimming, providing a desert experience unlike any other. The unique combination of sand dunes and lagoons is due to the region's seasonal weather patterns and the presence of impermeable rock beneath the sand, which prevents the water from draining. Despite its desert-like appearance, Lençóis Maranhenses receives an average of 47 inches of rainfall annually, making it one of the wettest deserts in the world. This one is straight out of Marvel movies. Brace yourself for Thor's Well. Located on the Oregon coast, USA, Thor's Well is a natural sinkhole that appears to drain the ocean. The local legend suggests the Nordic god, Thor himself, created this giant hole with a powerful strike. Situated in the Cape Perpetua scenic area, the well is actually a collapsed sea cave that fills and empties with the tides. During high tide and storms, waves surge into the hole and shoot out, creating a dramatic display. It is a popular spot for photographers and nature enthusiasts, but it is important to view it from a safe distance due to the dangerous surrounding rocks. Thor's Well is best viewed about an hour before high tide, when the water levels and wave action create the most dramatic effects. This next wonder is so strange, it looks like it is photoshopped. It is called Lake Hillier. Located on Middle Island in Western Australia, Lake Hillier is famous for its bubblegum pink color. The lake's striking hue is thought to result from the presence of the algae Dunaliella salina, which produces a red pigment, and the pink bacteria halobacteria. The contrast between the lake's vibrant pink water and the deep blue ocean is especially striking when viewed from above. Despite its unusual color, Lake Hillier is safe for swimming, though it is relatively difficult to access. Middle Island is uninhabited and access to Lake Hillier is limited, typically requiring a boat or a scenic flight from the mainland. This pink wonder attracts tourists and researchers interested in its unique characteristics from all over the world. And if you thought it cannot get any stranger, behold yourself for living root bridges. In the northeastern Indian state of Meghalaya, the Khasi and Jaintia tribes have been cultivating living root bridges for centuries. These bridges are made by guiding the roots of rubber fig trees across rivers and streams. Over time, the roots grow and intertwine, forming strong natural walkways that can support the weight of many people. Some of these bridges are over 100 feet long and take 15 to 30 years to become fully functional. Some of the bridges, like the famous double-decker Living Root Bridge in Cherrapunji, are even two-tiered. Meghalaya is known for its high rainfall, lush landscapes, and indigenous cultures. The Living Root Bridges are a symbol of the harmony between the local people and their environment, besides being a remarkable example of sustainable engineering. On to the next. Can you think of a better holiday than floating among millions of friendly golden jellyfish? If that's what you fancy, Jellyfish Lake is the destination for you. Jellyfish Lake, located on Islemalk Island in Palau, is a marine lake famous for its millions of golden jellyfish. Isolated from the ocean about 12,000 years ago, the jellyfish evolved with reduced stinging cells, making it safe for snorkelers. These jellyfish perform a daily migration across the lake, following the sun to nourish their symbiotic algae. The lake's unique ecosystem and the opportunity to swim among the jellyfish make it a popular destination for adventurous travelers. Palau is a small island nation with a population of around 18,000. Jellyfish Lake is one of its most popular tourist attractions, drawing snorkelers who want to swim among the jellyfish. Access to the lake is regulated to protect its delicate ecosystem. The lake was temporarily closed to tourists from 2016 to 2019 due to environmental stress caused by drought, but it has since recovered and reopened. Before we go to the last wonder, here's a fun question. Would you rather swim in a pool or in a rainbow river? If you choose the latter, you definitely won the lottery with Rainbow River. This river is so colorful, it seems straight out of a fantasy world. Cano Cristales, often called the Rainbow River, is located in the Serranía de la Macarena province of Colombia. This river is renowned for its vivid colors including red, blue, yellow, green, and black, which are most intense from June to November. The colors are produced by the aquatic plant Macarenia clavigera, which thrives in the river's clear, fast-flowing waters. The Rainbow River's beauty is further enhanced by waterfalls, rapids, and natural pools, making it a mesmerizing destination for nature lovers and photographers. The area is also home to indigenous communities who play a role in preserving the natural environment. Due to its unique biodiversity and ecological significance, Cano Cristales is part of the Serranía de la Macarena National Park, which is protected to conserve its natural beauty and ecosystem. Which wonder sparked your curiosity the most? Are you inspired to visit any of these incredible sites? Tell us about your favorites in the comments below. Whether you're planning a trip or just curious, remember that our planet is full of surprises and fascinating sights to explore. For more fun content like this, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button.